to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books, except today isn't a booktube video. It's a cleaning tube video. I'm sure there's a world out there on YouTube that exists purely for cleaning, and I'm sure it's not called clean tube. Clean tube sounds a bit rude actually, doesn't it? But here I am talking about my newfound hobby, cleaning. So I've been saying that I'm going to make this video for a really long time because 28 days ago I downloaded an app to my phone called Sweepy, which is an app designed and made for you to keep a track of the jobs, the cleaning chores and jobs that need doing in your house. And my relationship with cleaning has always been, what should we say, David? Frugal? Is frugal the word? Negligible? Basically surface cleaning. Sporadic. David and I must say, most weekends we do chores. Before this happened, most weekends we'd do chores, and we'd split it so that I would clean the bathrooms and change the bed sheets, and that was it, and do the hallway and do the mopping, and David would do the kitchen and the lounge and the little bedroom, the spare bedroom. So that was how it was done, but it was only ever surface cleaning, guys. When you come for a family such as mine, with generations of some of the most clean and tidy people you've ever met, my sister really into cleaning, my mum really into cleaning, my nan, who's no longer with us, it was like that was her middle name. Her middle name was actually Bessie, but her other middle name was really loves cleaning, and I've never really been that into it, and I thought I'm going to try and download one of these apps. So here I am, having downloaded the Sweepy app 28 days ago and having cleaned, David, this will be my 29th day of cleaning in a row. Now that's not to say I'm doing a big clean every single day. That means sometimes I'm doing little jobs. What are you laughing at?
Well, the fact that this is probably the thing you've stuck with most since starting YouTube.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. It probably is, out of all the things it's like. I have many things that I start and don't complete, but YouTube isn't one of them. I've stuck around on YouTube, and now apparently 29 days in, I'm going to stick around with Sweepy and cleaning. So let me show you the Sweepy app, because I've been doing a lot of this recently, haven't I? Recording my screen.
Everyone's got to have a niche on their channel, but this is yours now. That you just use.
So here is Sweepy. Look at that little blinking bucket at the top. Isn't he the cutest? And he says to me today, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Well, Sweepy, oh my God, today is my 30th day, David. It's
wow!
So you can see my streak here is that I've done 29 days cleaning, and my wild cards. Now I haven't worked out how to use the wild cards yet, but if you've done 10 days in a row, I'm explaining to David as well. I mean, he's lived this.
You've not tell me about the
if
wild
I do
cards.
10 days in a row, I get a wild card, which means that I can take a day off at any time.
Oh,
so I've earned 2 wild cards. So when today I would have banked 3.
Nice.
However, I haven't worked out how to employ them yet.
Oh, okay.
So I can see that I've got 2 wild cards. So here we have the rooms in my house. So you get to input all the rooms. So I've got, and I'll put them in alphabetical order to start with. So I've got my bedroom, my bathroom, my ensuite, my hallway, my kitchen, my office, my living room, and then this last one, laundries and bins. I've added that myself. I've realised I should have been sat over here because this is going to be going here. I've added that myself. But so this is the order of them in alphabetical order. But if I put sort, that then puts them into the order of the jobs that need doing. So if I take my cleanest room, oh no, don't delete that. Good God, don't. My cleanest room is my bedroom. So there's 16 tasks in there. So I'm going to click on that and it's shiny clean. So you can see here is a list of, there's a lovely little image of a bedroom. And here is a list of jobs that need doing in my bedroom. Now some of these were suggested by Sweepy for me. Dressing table, for example, global tidy up, that happens in each of the room. Clean white light switches, that happens in each of the room. But all of these are jobs that they've given me, and then they've given me a suggested time that you might want to do those in. And I've been through, because like sometimes I haven't got a TV in my bedroom, for instance, so you might want to add TV to your bedroom if you've got one, so you can clean your TV, but I didn't, so I could remove it. Empty bins, I don't have any bins in my bedroom, so I didn't need to do that. So we've got dressing table, which suggested doing every 21 days. I've been sticking with that. A global tidy up, that was every 2 days, and I've put it up to 3 days because I was like, I'm just not gonna have time to do that. So global tidy up for me in the bedroom, for example, means put my washing away, make sure the bed's tidy, make sure my dressing table's tidy, make sure there's nothing sort of out and about, and I've been roughly doing that every 3 days. Clean my light switches, do that every 30 days. Clean the radiators. I've got a kitchen radiator to clean this week, you'll be watching me do that. Clean the baseboards, I believe this to be an American app, and I've always known baseboards as skirting boards, so you might well know them as baseboards otherwise. Clean the doors, that needs doing every 6 months. I did that earlier this week. I've been having a lovely time doing that, and I'll be doing a few more of them this week. So a job that I haven't done yet, and it's good enough, it needs doing every 6 months, and it's good enough at the moment, you'll see what it looks like when something isn't good enough, is dust my ceiling fan and light fixtures. I'm waiting until I change my bed sheets because I think there's going to be a lot of dust coming off of that there. So this is the mind of a cleaner now, that's what's happening. Change my bed sheets. I've changed that, because it hasn't been hot, I used to change my sheets every week, and people were like, Lauren, you're mad, you're creating so much washing for yourself and you're not even needing to do it. So I was like, okay, I'll do it every 2 weeks. Well, because it hasn't been hot and we haven't been sweating, I've put it up to every 3 weeks, but I think I will bring that back down to every 2 weeks. But you can change that there if you want. If you think I'm a minger for changing my sheets every 3 weeks, look, it hasn't been sweating and we're fine. Clean one under the bed drawer. So I've got, under my bed, I've got 4 drawers, and in order to sort of make this, not that I'm going to get bored and not want to do it, I've challenged myself. Instead of doing like clean under the bed, I've done 1 drawer, and I can do one of those every 21 days. So that's that. Clean the bedside table, that gets done every 7 days. Tidy up my wardrobe, that gets done every 30 days. Wash blankets. We don't very often have blankets in there. We have them in Christmas time, don't we? So they'll get washed around them. Wash the mattress pad, that's the mattress protector. I washed it a couple of weeks ago. That's every 6 weeks. Dust every 7 days. Clean windows every 6 months. And vacuum floor. They had vacuum floor on every 4 days. My sister was disgusted at that. She said you should vacuum every day. I said we won't be vacuuming every day. So that's my cleanest room so far. If we look at what we're going to do today, and today is Monday, it's the first day of the week, and I'm just going to do like a little one job thing when I get in from work tonight. Other nights you'll see me doing a bit more, but tonight I think, because I want to spend time with my loving husband and have a bath, I'm just going to do one job. So I'm going into my living room now and just seeing what needs doing. So it's ordered the stuff that needs doing the most. Oh no, there's a few things in here that need doing. So wash blankets and cushion covers. I've been waiting for this day. Some of these, David and I, this is when, also, there's absolutely no judgment in here. You already just found out I wash my sheets every 3 weeks. David and I, how do we eat our dinner, David?
Well, you're sitting in it.
We eat our dinner sitting on the lounge, balancing on this cushion. So a lot of these cushions have got dinner on. I think it's something we might need to put a stop to, but I don't know when that will be. But so these cushions double up as like lap trays, so they definitely need washing. That is,
do we need to get lap? We can't.
We had lap trays, and I felt like the plate skirted around on it. Yeah. These are perfect for it.
I feel like lap trays.
The only thing I will say is that when we get new cushions, maybe we'll keep 2 cushions as dinner cushions. And hide them behind the sofa.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
The end of the goal is that the blankets, the cushion covers need washing, as do some of these blankets. They've been around gathering dust, not being used, but also getting dusty. So that I'm going to do today. I'm just going to have a look at my other jobs that are good enough that could be doing. We're doing. So like I said, I've done the radiators, I've done the baseboards, I've cleaned the doors, I've done my ceiling lights, cleaned the telly, tidied up the sofa, cleaned under the sofa, cleaned the sofa, organised shelves. So these are my bookshelves, and that's to be done every sort of 30-ish days. Now what I will say is that these are quite hard to get to at the moment. In the winter we move the sofa in that over there, and I can get to them a bit better. So they are still getting done and a little bit dusted, but they're not getting done properly. So it's still happening every sort of 30 days, but it's not a proper job. And then this is another job that I'm concerned about, washing curtains. My curtains, I'm worried about washing them. 1, because I won't get them back on the rails. I need my mum to help. And 2, because I'm worried they'll shrink. So I'm gonna have a little look. Something else I've been doing is I'm gonna have a little look on TikTok and find out if there's a way I can clean curtains without washing them. And then the last thing that needs doing is tidy up global and clean light switches. So I'm gonna take, I said I was only do 1 job, but I'm gonna do 3 jobs today. So I'm going to wash the blankets and the cushion covers, and I'm going to do a global tidy up in here, and I'm going to clean my light switches. So they're 3 little jobs, and that will just keep me going, and then as the week goes on you'll see that I do a little bit more every time. So should we crack on with it, guys? David, say yes.
Yes.
Yes! Right, here we go. Dirty bit of dinner. These haven't been washed since we've got them, David.
No.
How? Oh, there's going to be, oh my god, there's so many. What is all this?
Oh my god.
There's so much feather. I'm gonna have to hoover as well. That's another job I can do today.
Wow. Oh, that's it. Shall I get out of the way?
Do you want to get?
Yeah, can you let me get out of the way before you carry on doing that?
Good then. God, there's so many feathers in here. And these were... What was that I was saying about just a quick little job tonight? I literally thought I would whip these out of the cushion covers and put them straight in the wash. Swift 50 minutes.
Could you maybe put them in like a bag?
No, because I think the feathers will come through still. I just don't want to, the reason I'm pulling all the feathers off and not just putting them in is because I don't want them to block up the washing machine.
No.
So I'll just keep at it and then I'm going to hoover them up. The good thing about our hoover is that it's not a bag and it's easy to empty. She says, having never emptied the hoover before. I actually don't think I've ever emptied the hoover, David.
It's alright, it's easy.
David does it. So David, the hoover needs emptying. But yeah, we'll definitely need to hoover all of this up. Anyway, I'll crack on with this. I won't make you hang around for the whole thing. I will hoover it, David. You know this is my new personality, David. Right, we're doing the other one of these, which has also got feathers in. I will say, I bought these feathers, these are so old. And I've heard some bad, yes, this is just as bad in here as well. Maybe a little bit less bad. I've heard some bad stuff about feather pillows. And that feathers...
Yeah, we're not getting feathers anymore.
Yeah, they actually come from, as you can imagine, geese. And I believe, how's this for a reflection when you're watching a cheerful cleaning video? They pluck them when they're alive and often they're dead by the end of it. So
like
yeah.
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. So yeah, but these were bought before I'd made that link, which is mad, isn't it? But yeah. Okay, there's that one. That one's going to be hoovered. Right, let's get all of these off then. Well, what we should do really, David, is buy new cushion covers rather than new cushions, because the cushions themselves haven't got anything wrong with them.
But I thought you just said we don't want one with feathers anymore.
No, as in I'm not buying any new feathers. There's no point just, like, I don't want to throw away stuff we already own. Like, these were bought before I realised there's so many feathers, how bad it was. But I don't just want to throw them away. Like, we own them now. I don't want to just add them to landfill.
No, what I think we should do is I think we should put a cover on the cover.
Yes, yeah. Maybe have a look at the size and see if we can buy a cushion cover to cover the cover.
Because it's just annoying just when you put out feathers.
Well, this is annoying. We've got many, many more feather cushions than we thought. Now I'm thinking smarter, not harder. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these separate to the blankets, because if there is still feather residue, I'd rather it be stuck to isolated just to the cushion covers rather than to some of the fleecy blankets. So they're going to go in the wash on a 30. I'll wash everything on a 30. Now, something else I'm trying to do is, well, something else I've been doing for many years is only using cruelty-free cleaning products, beauty products, all sorts of products. I'm still trying to get feathers off. And as I've just said, that extends to my cleaning products. So, and I'm also trying to use less and less, putting more plastic into the world. So, single-use plastic. Oh, where's the yellow one? Let's go back and get the yellow one. So what I am a member of is something called Splosh. Let me see if I can get where's my stain remover from Splosh. So Splosh are a company that send you refillables so they send you these empty bottles, and then you get sent whenever you request them dilutable product that comes in. Have I got one ready to recycle? Yes, I have, under the sink. In these. And then, so for example, so then that might hold like 3 worth of products, and you can dilute them in these bottles, and then that means that there's 0 waste, because these then go back and be recycled. And the good thing about Splosh is that it's becoming more and more visible in shops, so I can now, rather than post them back like I used to, I can take them to my local farm shop and change that. And even oh, this one's covered in minis fluff, and even supermarkets and stuff. So I don't want to wash these twice. So ordinarily these might not need stain remover, but I've really got a feather in my eye, but I'm very concerned that I don't want to wash these twice. So I am going to put a bit of stain remover on them where I ordinarily wouldn't have done. I mean, this is snot from my cat, who sadly died a couple of months ago, so that's been there some time. Oh God, the feather eye. I'm going to put that in there. Any more? Or is that just enough? Oh no, a bit there as well. So yeah. So I'm trying to use stuff with less. That being said, like, there's some stuff that Splosh simply don't do. So I have bought, not cruelty free, not everything I've bought is cruelty free. I don't think there was any stains on there. Oh, there's a stain on here. Everything I buy is cruelty free, but some stuff is in plastic, and I recycle it where I can. You have to pay, and so like that means like going the special measure of oh, this smells lovely as well. Going the special measure of like taking caps and recycling to different places. There we go. Right. I think this one has a big blotch on it. If I turn it, I'm going to wash them inside out as well, so that they don't get pulled. Like, this has got a lot of embroidery on the front. Yeah, this needs a lot on. These better be the cleanest bloody pillowcases. I'm not even thinking about how much hoovering I've got to do in the other room. Lovely. Right, back inside out. And let's put them all in there. There's still feathers coming off, even though I properly de-feathered. Go and get the yellow one, and then I'll put those on. And I don't wash everything with fabric conditioner, but in this instance I do want these things to smell nice, and smell nice for a long time, so I'm going to. Right, I suppose I better go and hoover all those feathers up then. Well, low, I thought that was going to be a little quick job. I think it's taken me about an hour to do, and it's not going to be completed. I mean, I'm going to tick it off once the blankets are in there. But yeah, and David's just said to me, how am I going to eat my dinner tonight? Because there's no there's no pillows. Now, I have also hoovered, so the job I'm going to tick off now on Sweepy is that I'm going to say that I've vacuumed the floor. Now, the floor is already shiny clean, but it just means it will take it back up to 7 days. So you click on it, boop, and then you click done, and then this is all the prize I need. And it's that noise that has got me cleaning for 30 days in a row. So I'm going to also clean the light switches and just have a little tidy up in here, and I'll tick those off, and then I'll tick off wash blankets and cushion covers when the blankets go into the wash. So yeah, for the rest of it, it's just faffing, really. Neat. And let's tick off my jobs, and by gum, we're going to call that done for today. Oh, David, Sue's got a three-legged dog.
Huh?
Sue's got a three-legged dog. Have a look. Sue, look.
Oh.
So, wash, oh no, clean light switches done, and global tidy up done. And then I'll tick off wash blankets and cushion covers when the blankets go in. Well done me, that's enough for today. It's Tuesday! Welcome to Tuesday. Lovely day at work, hope you all had a nice Tuesday. Just having a little go at the stuff that I washed yesterday. It feels so nice, it's so nice to have these cleaned. Revoltingly, I'd never even washed any of these blankets before. Isn't that rank? And now they've got a whole new lease of life. I need to work through which of these are dry enough to have the pillows put back in, because some of them aren't, but some of them are. And I want to start getting things looking a bit nicer. But it is Tuesday. I'm home from work now. David's out for the night. He's going to the cinema with his dad. This is all nice and clean as well. And what I'm pleased about is that, because I'm not up for washing everything loads, because then it gets sort of a bit tired, doesn't it? But just to have these washed ones, that's the colour of this. I mean, obviously everything's covered in feathers still, but the colour of this is so, it's given it a new little lease of life, that has. So I'm going to do a few little jobs from the old Sweepy, and then I'm going to show you something else exciting on the Sweepy app. So, the rooms are in order, as you can see. The first thing we need to look at is laundries and bins. So this is something that I added myself. Poo-poo cloths. That means clean the cloths that I've been using to clean. So I put them on a hotter wash so that to get rid of the germies and stuff. Empty bins. We've only got 2 bins in the house. They're the bathroom bit, well, 3 including the trash. But I normally empty those bins into the trash, into the bin, the big bin. And then David will take that out, or I'll take that out when it comes out. And then a load of washing, which I have to stay on top of, because although it's just the 2 of us, guys, I called you David then, it's just the 2 of us, we really do generate a lot of washing. So I'm going to do a load of washing before I crack on with anything else, because then that's on the way. The next 2 rooms are the kitchen and the office. So the kitchen's got a few things that are sort of long jobs. So as you can see, all of this I'm sort of on top of. Clean the garbage can, that means bin. We call them bins here in the UK, which I will do, and I'll show you how I do that. Clean the windows. I don't think I'm going to do that today, because that involves taking a lot of stuff down and me getting in a precarious position, and I'd rather David be in the house when I'm in that precarious position, just in case I fall down, or mainly because I need things passing to me. A global tidy up, happy to do a global tidy up in the kitchen. And then I've got these 3 jobs, which are long jobs. Clean the radiators. There's 1 radiator in the kitchen, and I'll do that. Clean the baseboards, which are the skirting boards. Now, the majority of the kitchen is kitchen units, but there's a little bit of skirting board. So although that's a job that's taken like a long time in here, for instance, where there's loads of skirting boards, but it shouldn't take too long in there. And then clean the doors. Now, that is a job that's taken sort of about 20 minutes, but I'll do that as well. Clean the oven inside, I'm putting that off as well. I think I might do that this weekend. Clean the oven outside, I will hold on to that so I can do the whole oven all together. Clean the stovetop, I can do that. Clean the microwave, I will do that. And then that's it. And then let's just have a little look at the office, just to see if I feel up to it by then. A global tidy up in the office. Still haven't cleaned the office door. And the ceiling, fan and light fixtures. I need David here for that really, because I'm not tall enough. Tidy up the desk. Also, this is David's desk he sits at, so I tend to have a little sort of like dust around and maybe do a few bits, but I tend to leave the tidying of the desk to him. I can organise one of my desk drawers, and then that's it. So I think that's the plan for tonight. We'll see how far we get, but we'll start with putting on a load of washing. Then when I've done a few jobs, I'll report back, because there's something else about Sweepy that I haven't tried yet, and I want to document it here and see how I get on. So yeah, let's put my Wham album on that I've been listening to, and put a load of washing on. I'm going to be showing you various products that I use as the week goes by, and as I said yesterday, I always use cruelty-free stuff, so anything in Marks and Spencer's own brand is cruelty-free. Obviously it comes at the cost of plastic, but let's have a look and see what the deal is, because I haven't got these before. Where can I recycle this plastic? Does not say. Oh, no, keep the cap on and you can recycle these, so there we go. And they're fabric conditioners and washing liquids. You get 50 washes out of a bottle. I think they're about £5 each, so pretty good, and they smell amazing. The fabric conditioner goes slightly further because I don't use fabric conditioner when washing towels and cloths and things like that. Right, that's on. That means I can tick that off because that's underway. It really does smell lovely. And then we've got to get on with some jobs in here. So the 3 jobs I'm going to be tackling, which are in this corner, are cleaning the radiator, cleaning the baseboard, skirting boards, and cleaning the door. Now, I've got similar things to use for all of this. So the first thing I do, these are all tips I've learned on TikTok, guys, is wipe things down with kitchen roll. Kitchen roll, great, can be recycled. And all I'm doing is a dry wipe around the radiator and the skirting boards and the doors to get off any loose dust before we start cleaning, because if you're cleaning stuff that's already dusty, you're matting dust into it. And like I say, that can be done with kitchen roll, or when I do the loo, when I clean the toilets, I do that with toilet roll before I do anything. Then on the radiators, I employ, now this is something, a bit of specialist equipment I have had to buy, but I have used it on all radiators apart from this one, and delighted with the results. And I imagine this probably isn't something I'll ever have to buy again because I can just use this one forever. But this is a radiator brush, and it will go down in between. I don't know what your radiators are like, but my radiator looks like this, and these go down the narrow slats, which are, there is so much dust in this house, I actually can't believe it. And then that pulls out the dust and dislodges any dust that can go in the bottom as well. So this is necessary. Then once I've done all of that, this is what I do on the skirting boards, the radiator and the doors. I get some disinfectant, which my mum and sister have been swearing by disinfectant for years. You might have heard of Mrs. Hinch. I have heard the name, but I don't know anything about her. She's someone I should look into, really, because I imagine that's probably something I can get into. My sister and my mum have been very into Zoflora, which is a kind of disinfectant where you get a bottle like this and you just use 1 cap of it, dilute it into some water, and it cleans lovely. I mean, this one is from Aldi, where again, everything is cruelty free, guys, so worth shopping there. 99p, and this will make up to 13 litres of cleaning product. And you can do things from like, use it neat on certain stuff. You can clean your floors with it. As I'm gonna wipe down this, you can put it in a spray bottle and use it for that. The Zoflora ones look lovely, but I can't see any evidence that shows that they're cruelty free. Let me just have another check, because I was just in the shop looking at the logos. Is Zoflora cruelty free? Zoflora is not tested on animals, and nor are any of the ingredients. There we go, so use that going forward. They have lovely smelling ones, and my mum has one that's called like Midnight Flowers or Midnight Blooms or something. Anyway, I got pink grapefruit, and I'm going to use a cap of that in a sort of like a third of my cleaning bowl, which is also my washing up bowl. Then I'll wipe down radiators. So I'll do this all individually. So I'll do radiators, wipe down with this, and the skirting boards, wipe down with this. With this side, the scratchier side, which isn't too scratchy. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's not wire. And then wipe down with it, and then rinse, 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 wipe down with the other side, which is the soft side. And then I do it lastly again with a microfiber cloth, and then I polish. And then I'll do that again with the door. But something I do want to do with the door is get all of this stuff, that's that. So yeah, I'm hoping this smells lovely. I've got another one called Morning Dew or something, which is made by a brand called Astonish. Again, very, very cheap, and it's cruelty free. Just got to make sure you're recycling these bad boys. Right, so I'm going to take everything off the back of it. I need to have a sort out because there's stuff here. This is part of it as well. There's carrier, like for a house that doesn't even really use carrier bags, there's a hell of a lot of carrier bags. There's all of David's chef bandanas. I'm a bit worried that there might be some mice in here as well. We had a mice problem for a while. And then the last thing, oh, this is lovely. I need to work out what I'm going to do about this. This is like a serving platter, a two-tier one that David's mum got me for Christmas one year. That needs a proper sort out. I'm so frightened to put my hand in here in case there's mices. I don't think there is, but yeah, so we need to sort out this. So I'll do that first. I'll sort this out, and then I'll get on to wiping down with the old kitchen roll. can retire my radiator brush for another 6 months. I think what I'm going to do is take it outside and get the dust off of it, because I think doing it in here would cause me to sneeze. So there's a few bits I've got off. But yeah, so now we're on to the wipe down stage using, there's something else you can use this for, is to disinfectant your cloths. Yeah, it seems to be sort of multi-purpose really. It says with regards to pets, we don't have a pet at the moment, sad. But it says keep pets off until dry and don't allow them to lick on or walk on wet areas. Which I imagine is much the case for a lot of stuff. The Astonish one I've got of these says it's pet safe, so I don't know if that means your cat can drink it. That's not what it means. Yeah. I think I'm wiping this down. Again, I will say again, I can't believe how much joy I found myself getting from oh, that smells really nice. The old, just a capful I put in there then. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's making my glands go, it's so juicy. So yeah, I do about, not even a third of the bowl I'd say, probably about a fifth of the bowl. And then we're going to work top down. Door. Something else I've been doing is when I've finished with the water, the disinfectant water that I'm using to clean stuff, I then go and pop that down the toilet because it's disinfectant, and I think if it's got a loiter anywhere, I'd rather it stay in the toilet until the next flush, and then at least that might be cleaning a little bit. I don't know if that's a fact, but that's what I do. So I'm gonna go and do that now before I start on the radiator and the skirting boards. And then I think I might be done for the day because the washing's almost ready to put out. Got to wash all of these aprons and stuff that are just so greasy, because I think stuff that's in the kitchen just gets greasy. It's clean! It smells, this is hard work getting this back in, it's so heavy. It smells lovely and it looks so much better. Like, I actually can't believe it. That's one of the main things I liked it, which is an insane thing to say. But I'm like, I can't believe how much better everything looks. It genuinely does. It looks so nice. So yeah, that's done. I've just got to, so the washing's just finished. I'm gonna put that out on the airer because it's raining outside. And I'm gonna put the, all of the aprons on. Something I found in that bag of carrier bags was reusable shopping bags, so they're going on the back of the door as well. I washed this too, and yeah, I think it's going to look bloody lovely in here come the end of the day. Well, we are almost at the end of the cleaning, so yeah, I'm going to put the washing out, put that next lot on, and I think we might call that a day. Oh, let's get the dopamine, guys. Let's get the dopamine into Sweepy. So we're going, and it's so good because those radiators and baseboards don't need doing for another 5 months, and the doors don't need doing for another 6 months, although I imagine we'll probably paint the doors by the time that comes around. So here we go. Success. Success. Success! So there we go. Well, let's continue with putting washing out and stuff, because I've only got, I may as well listen to the end of Wham, because I'm 2/3 of the way through the Everything She Wants remix, and then Battle Stations is the last song, so I'm almost there. Let's go. It's Wednesday, which is known among the cleaning community as Wednesday. I was trying to think of a pun on Wednesday, but I've literally got nothing. So, my Wednesday hasn't worked out quite as I planned. I finished work at 3 o'clock today to go to, This kit's coming undone all day. Look at me. I was supposed to go to my diabetic foot appointment, but I got stuck in traffic on the motorway for 2 hours. So I didn't make it to my foot appointment, and then I've come home and I was supposed to feed my cat, my sister's cat on the way home because they're away on holiday at the moment, and managed to do that. So now we're in, and because I've been sat on the motorway for 2 hours, I don't really want to do much house work today. My plan looks thusly. Today, the things that need doing are, you can see laundries and bins. They're good enough, but they're not green, and you know I like to keep things in the green, so if I'm going into laundries and bin, you can see I need to wash the old poo-poo cloths and empty the bins. So I'm going to ask my husband if he'd like to empty the bins. Hello, husband, would you like to empty the bins?
I'll empty the bins.
He's going to empty the bathroom bins and the big bin,
yeah.
And I'm going to clean the poo-poo cloths. But also, guys, if you notice, third and fourth down on the list, bathroom and ensuite, and I know what needs doing in here. Well, first of all, the bins need emptying, that's going to get done. But also, the bath rugs need cleaning. So I'm going to wash the poo-poo cloths and the bath rugs together, thereby doing 3 jobs in one. And David is going to empty both the bins and the big bin, which is another 3 jobs in one. So we're going to crack on with that, which literally will take 5 minutes. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to put out the poo-poo cloths and stuff a bit later on. But yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going for dinner at my mate's house. But I'm working from home, so I'll finish at 4, film a video, and then do a little bit, an hour's worth of pottering, I think. But yeah, let's go and do those jobs now. Okay, bye. Oh, goody. Bath mat, number 1. Bath mat. Number 2. Putting these in the wash, along with the trademark branded poo-poo cloths. And that also includes these poo-poo cloths that are on the go at the moment. Now, I'm currently, oh no, I need to open that. I signed up to a trial of these unscented small capsules. So this was £1 for the postage, and I got 9 capsules. So another money saving way. 9 capsules, that's a good lot of washes, and they're unscented. I do use Smol, and I'll link my referral link down below, because who doesn't love a referral link from me? Are you alright to do the bathrooms as well, David?
No, I'll need your help.
Oh, okay.
Because it just makes life a bit easier
Yeah.
to have someone.
Here we go. So, oh, these are scented. This isn't plastic, this is going to dissolve. But there we go. And unscented ones, I'm quite keen to use those for
poo-poo
cloths and stuff.
Well, that's a good idea.
£1 for 9 washes, yes please. Pop those in, pop that on. Let's take the bins out and then you're done for the day. We'll do that now actually, that's it. Oh no, I'll let you have the dopamine when I press the button. I'll let you have... Let's get some dopamine. Oh, look at all that there. Could have moved that before I started filming, but I didn't. Because I'm not perfect, am I, David? Empty bins in the bathroom. Clean bath rugs in the bathroom. Empty bins in the ensuite. Clean bath rugs in the ensuite.
Oh.
What's up? Empty bins. Oh, there is no more. There we go. Oh, and done the poo-poo cloths. There we go. That's it until tomorrow. I'm going to do my Tesco shop now online. Bye. Hello, happy Thursday. I actually can't believe what I'm about to say. It's just gone 4 o'clock, by the way. I finished work at 4. I'm working from home today, so here I am, ready to go. I'm going to dinner at my friend's tonight, but I don't need to be there until 7. My phone that just went off? Yeah, that was the window cleaner just saying thanks for paying him. Don't have to be there till, well, I'm going to leave here at 7. So I've got 3 hours, and I was having a look on my app to see what needed cleaning next, and the next thing that needs cleaning are things in the office, and none of them's like, maybe I'll get to the office, but I was thinking, I really want to clean my sink, and that's the thing. I can't believe I'm saying that I really want to clean my sink. I think it's because last night I was watching TikToks in bed, and I've got TikTok, but I literally don't have any idea sort of how to use it, apart from I literally search cleaning hacks UK, or if I'm about to clean something, I'll go and search how to best clean a shower, because I was never taught how to clean things, and that I think has been something why I haven't loved cleaning, but now here I am loving cleaning. And I stumbled across a video whereby someone was cleaning their kitchen sink with this, and I was like, oh, I think I've got a bottle of that, and I think this is something I bought ages ago. It's not open, so it's not going to be unable to be used or anything, but I bought it probably not this year, probably last year, and it's just been in my cupboard. And basically the person just fucked a load of this all over it. This is a cream cleaner, the pink stuff, vegan and cruelty free. Fucked it all over there, scrubbed it with a scrub daddy, which I also have, wiped it down with a microfiber, which I also have, old, you can see these are all very, very old, and then buffed it up with something like this, which is microfiber on one side and then sort of slightly scrubby on the other side. I've also got some the dregs of me Method antibacterial all-purpose cleaner, which I'll probably wipe it down afterwards, and I've got the very same disinfectant, pink grapefruit, which I also, when watching TikTok, people said just put a little capful of that in your drains, down your plug holes when you're done, and that will make it smell nice and disinfectant it a bit down there as well. You don't need to rinse it out, just stick it down there. So that's how I'm going to finish off. But I thought I would show you, and because I enjoyed the time lapse so much of someone cleaning their sink yesterday, I wondered if you might like to watch me do a time lapse of cleaning my sink, because that's what we're going to do. I can't believe I'm that person. Who knew? Well, there we go. I mean, it definitely looks better. It doesn't look, I thought it was going to look, her sink, after she applied the pink stuff, looked amazing, but I suppose I'm not quite there yet. By the way, if you're watching this video and thinking, I'm really into cleaning and I know many more cleaning things than Lauren thinks she knows, because I don't think I know anything, do let me know the best way you do things, particularly if you use cruelty-free products or etc. Very into that. So there we go. Smells nice now though. This really does smell nice. So I can put all of these little bits back. It does look nice. It does look nice. And where's the dopamine? Where's the dopamine? Clean sink. Nice. Anything else I fancy doing in here? I don't want to get too mucky because I'm going to a friend's for dinner. I mean, that was probably not the right thing to do if I don't want to get too mucky. Clean stovetop and clean microwave, they're both on red. So, should we do those? I can do the stovetop with this, can't I? Yeah, I will. Alexa, play Classic FM. And I think that's going to be the jobs for today. I realise I've been doing, well, I've been doing little and often, haven't I? Clean stovetop. The weekend is when it really kicks off, and David's not here on Saturday, so I imagine I'm gonna have a big party, cleaning party then. So yeah, that's it for me. 4:30. Still a bit chalky, might go and wash my hands. And then see you tomorrow for more cleaning. Bye. Hello! It's Friday. And the first job on the agenda is washing. Do a load of washing. The washing is up to the top of the washing bin, so it is needed. When I do my washing, I just sort it out into piles of lights, whites, darks, colours and lights, and then whichever of those is the biggest, that's the one that gets washed, unless there's something that we're keen to wash. This is a new shirt I've just bought from Depop. Looks very nice actually, so yeah, that'll be nice to wash it. Hang on to that though, because it's got a spare button. Keep going. So yeah, put a load of washing on, and then we'll look at a few other chores to do. So another job I've been doing this week, which is briefly to do with the lounge, is that I washed all the blankets. And this blanket had the absolute shit pulled out of it by our dearly departed cat when she used to scrabble up there. And every time I've got a few minutes, I'm literally going over to it and snipping off these like threads that she pulled out with her paws. It's very easy to do it while it's up here, and I've been tending to do it whilst I've just been having a chat with David while he's been in his office. But yeah, it's definitely giving the blanket a new lease of life and making it look like this whole bit I've done. Well, there's more, she found more, and it makes it look much better than when it's got all these pulls in it. And we've got another blanket that has done much the same, so I need to dedicate some actual time to doing that. It's not a hard job, but it's a long job. But yeah, we're getting there. I do like finding little things to make things look nice again, and I have been doing that. So the reason I've got you in here is because I'm going to ask David to come and see if we can get this light fixture off. By the way, this bed is on its side because the bed was previously there, but we're actually getting rid of the bed because this is going to be purely an office space. We don't need a bed in here, so we're waiting for it to be collected. We've got this light fixture up here, which I'm going to see if we can get off and then dust it, and then I can get my dopamine from that. So I'm just going to get my dopamine because I've just put a load of washing on. Lovely. Now let's have a look. In the office, things that need doing: a global tidy up, so I will do that. Clean the doors, dust the fans and dust the ceiling fans and light fixtures, tidy up desk, organise desk drawer, clean PC, dust surfaces and vacuum floor. So I'm definitely going to do the light. Like I say, the weekend are the days where I do the big jobs. If we had people like coming around for dinner tonight or something like that, then something we definitely would do would be run the hoover around, and I'd have a quick wipe down in the bathroom that the guests use. But as that's not the case today, I'm just going to do this light, and if I need to vacuum after that, then I will. But if not, I think I'll probably just leave it at that. But I need David because he's the tall boy and the person who can get these things down, so let me call him. David! He's up tall, seeing if it comes off.
Oh my.
If it doesn't, oh, maybe it does. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can put that up easy, Bub. It's literally just this little screw.
Oh my god, the state of it in there. Look, all the dead bugs. Yeah, I think this is a bathroom job. I'm gonna go and wipe that down with kitchen roll. Wow. It is thick with dust. Look at that. Clean and going back up. I think the amount of dust.
Oh, do you want to come up and?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
And she enjoys it.
Oh, good idea for telling me to clean this. I like your stomach armour.
It's almost, and if I put it on that way, I could be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, very good.
Oh god, if I ever wanted to do that as a fancy dress.
You're not using this light.
Oh. Well, that's a shame. Oh yeah, I should have done that to begin with. Much easier. Right, can I have that screw please? Love?
Yeah.
There you go, he knows how to do it now.
I've also cleaned the PC. Just by keeping you company, David.
Thank you. Done.
Well, there we go. Let's call that a day for the day then. Say done.
Day for the day done.
Oh, do you want to press it?
Yeah. Oh.
Happy Saturday! It's Saturday, cleaning day. And normally on a Saturday, David and I do chores for a couple of hours in the morning, sometimes encroaching into the afternoon. And what we used to do is that I used to do the 2 bathrooms and change the bed sheets, do a load of washing, and David would do the kitchen, the lounge and hoover throughout, and I would mop throughout. And we were doing that at the weekend. Firstly, if we could be bothered. Secondly, if we didn't have anything else on. So we do still continue to do that, but David's not here this weekend. He's out watching the rugby. So it's just me this weekend, but I'm going to go double hard because I'm not doing anything until the evening. It's 11:30 now, so I really am planning on spending, I would go as far as to say maybe 3 to 4 hours cleaning. And there's 3 main areas I'm going to be targeting, which is washing. So I'm going to wash all the towels today. Another load of washing to keep on top of the washing, and then the 2 bathrooms, which do take a bit of time. We're starting in the bigger bathroom, which has got the bath, and then the ensuite has the shower, but I'm going to do everything in here today. So the bathroom, if we go in here, so I need to empty the bins, yes, clean the bath, replace the towels, that's going to happen shortly, clean the sink, clean the toilets, dust the surfaces, sweep and mop the floor, vacuum the floor, do that first obviously, have a global tidy up, and that's that. And that will probably take me about an hour in here. But I'll talk you through it to show you what I do. But I am going to start by putting the towels on, so let's go. I'm absolutely backlit to shit with this window, but just to let you know, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm literally going to take everything out, from stuff that's on the floor, like this laundry basket, to stuff that's on the bath. Everything's coming out so that I can really concentrate. So that's happening first, excuse me. So bathroom cleaning this week. Now I try to do bathroom cleaning on a bit of a alternate, so different things every time I clean it. If I'm just cleaning in the week, I'll just go around with a bathroom cleaner, spray everything and wipe it down. I've had all different bathroom cleaners, method ones, but this is the one I've got most recently because it was £1. It is both vegan and cruelty free, and it's from this brand Astonish, which seems to be quite TikTok featuring heavy, and it smells lovely. It's the Astonish one, bathroom cleaner, white jasmine and basil. And during the week, if I'm doing bathrooms, I'll just literally spray everything down and then wipe it away after it's permeated. Here's a tip for you that I didn't realise. Don't spray and wipe. Spray, leave for at least 5 minutes and then wipe. Just something I didn't know. I've also got the Astonish window and glass cleaner, which is eucalyptus and lemon, so I'll wipe down the window, the mirrors and the windows with this today as well. So I'm going to be using this, but the big clean, so alternatively, if I do it at the weekends, I do that on a rotation basis, where once, I should actually show you what I get, because I learned that on TikTok too. So what I learned on TikTok is that you get a Dishmatic, which is one of these which is used to clean dishes, and you fill it with half washing up liquid and half white wine vinegar, or there's a white vinegar cleaner you can buy, and then just absolutely buff up the whole of your bathroom and then wipe that off with a microfiber, and it really cleans it and it smells lovely, and it makes everything shiny. So I do that one. That is quite time consuming, and we haven't fallen on the weekend that I'm doing that, so that will be done the next time I clean the bathrooms at the weekend. But this weekend we're on pink stuff, so we've got this pink stuff cream cleaner. I've also got why have I brought that with me? And then the pink stuff miracle paste, which goes around harder areas to clean and on like the grouting, mainly in the shower. And then I'll leave all that, then I'll wipe all that down and then do another wipe with that. So yeah, and then I've also bought this just to put in the drains and probably wipe down the toilets with. I tried to do the whole thing in 2 cloths and one of these Minkies, which is, so the 2 cloths are microfiber cloths, and this, which is sort of like a bit scrubby on one side and then microfiber on the other. I don't use this in the toilet, I just use this to finish off the bath and the sink and the shower. And then I'll do one lot of wiping with one cloth, and then once I've done everything, I try and do the toilet with that, so then I can put that in the pile of the poo-poo cloths. Pile of the poo-poo cloths! So the first thing I'm gonna do is just literally just fuck this around everywhere, and then leave that for a bit, and I'll have a look to see what can I do while I'm leaving that for a bit. Yeah, actually there's one thing I do before I do that, and that's use a bit of toilet roll just to wipe down any dust from the toilet, and then I flush that away, and then that way I'm not getting muck on the cloth straight away, so I'll do that now. Bath clean. I'm a bit out of breath. Just going to finish off with the old cap of disinfectant, and I'm going to do the, well, I'd already been, so every step that I did that you saw me do in the bath, I've also done in the sink and on the toilet, so I'm just going to finish off with these in the sink and on the toilet, and then I can ping those off. Although, let me ping bathroom off now. Clean bath. Beautiful. Oh, replace towels. Already done that. So clean sink, clean toilets, dust surfaces, sweep and mop floor, vacuum floor, tidy up global. Yeah, it's going quite well. Right, back to my audiobook. I've only got 33 minutes left. I think I'll finish this room and have a cup of tea and sit down. Splash of the old Splosh toilet cleaner down the toilet, and then we're ready to hoover and mop the floor. The washing's on spin, so you may not well be able to hear me very much, but I'm just filling up my mop bucket. I do have floor cleaner, but again I alternate between using floor cleaner and using disinfectant. Now, previously I've only used 1 cap of disinfectant in here, but I think I'm going to up it to 2. Oh, she's getting through this, isn't she? Considering I only bought this on Monday, but... Doesn't my house smell nice? And then go and mop the floors in there. And then the bathroom's done. Well, the bathroom's not done because then I have to wait for the floors to dry to put everything back in, and then I just have one last little tidy up, put things in. I normally mix things around a bit, so whereas like the mirror might have been in the middle of the window, they'll put it to one side and stuff like that. So, and then it'll be done. But that's probably going to have taken me like an hour in total to do the bathroom. We're in the bathroom, we're in the ensuite now, so I'm going to do what I was doing in the other bathroom, and that's just completely empty it of all stuff, so that we're good to go. And then once I've made everything nice in the other bathroom, that's when I'll go and have my cup of tea. So yeah, it's going alright. Let's pink stuff the shit out of it. My chosen wardrobe for cleaning is pyjamas because it's comfy and can put them straight in the wash afterwards. already dirty from being slept in for a couple of nights. Something else I'm doing, and I'm doing this, something else I'm doing this bit by bit, is I've got this brush and the Miracle cleaning paste, and every so often I'll have a little go at some marks in between the tiles. I don't do it every time, but I'm definitely getting there because these were all quite yellow. But I'm just having a little go sort of every so often. This is quite good for getting in. Oh, that's just taken that off. For getting in crevices that cloths can't. Oh my god, that's so good! A lovely clean. Oh, she hasn't put the towel out. One moment. Take 2 of a lovely clean finished bathroom. Floors mopped, bath cleaned within an inch. Oh, it all looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Lovely. Oh, there's one last thing I do, and I'll show you. My nan used to clean my mum and dad's house when I was younger, and she always used to, when she'd finished in the bathrooms, put the toilet roll in a little point. And it's something I've taken to do just to show that I've finished. So I fold it into a point like this, and then in order to hold it, I just stamp it on the tap so that it holds it down. And that is just my last finishing touch that I've cleaned the bathroom. It looks bloody gorgeous. An hour's work, but well worth it. Really, really pleased with it. Looks lovely. Cup of tea now, I think, for a break. It's not. I'm gonna wash this down now, and then buff it off with this. I've realised I haven't done anything with the outside of these, and normally I do. So I might give them a little wipe down with the window and glass cleaner. I think I'll do that. Normally I do that and I haven't done that, but let's go in here and wash all this down. I feel like I'll be able to see you. Oh, it definitely needs a wipe off. Well, everyone's looking very clean. I'm now just having a polish of the doors, the windows, the picture frames, and the doors, the mirrors, the picture frames, and the windows. And here we go. This should finish it off beautifully. It does look lovely and smells lovely too. I don't know how I'm going to get down this crack here, which on the other side of the door, I wonder if I can take the doors off, because this never gets clean, because it's on the other side and it's too close to the door. That's what I'd like to be able to achieve. Hoover and a mop, and then when the floor's dried, global tidy up, and then that's done. That hasn't taken me quite as long actually, although taken me quite a lot. I'd started it, hadn't I? So yeah, maybe about 40 minutes. I mean, it is a much smaller room. But anyway, onwards. So while I just wait for the floors to dry in the ensuite before I put it all back and make it look beautiful, there was 3 areas that I was concentrating on today. Washing, so I want to put away all the washing that's been drying in the flat. The towels have now finished their wash, so they're going straight back out on this area. And then I've just put on the wash what me and David call the poo-poo cloths. So the poo-poo cloths are the cloths that we use to clean the house. What I would like to get is like a little bucket or something to keep them in, because they're dirty and I want to wash them separately, and I'm happy to keep them until there's enough wash in there to do it, but at the moment they just sort of languish on our kitchen floor. So maybe I need like a little tub or something to put them in. Any of you guys have a little tub or something to put them in? Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to continue with that, putting away washing, hanging out washing, etc. And I might have another sit down because I'm feeling a bit hot and bothered. But I'm pleased with how it's going. And the bathrooms look bloody beautiful. The only thing is about sticking to the app, which I really do like, you can see it's changed my life in terms of the cleaning, is that I very rarely do a sort of blitz the house clean. That sort of seems to come down to David now. So if he hoovers all the rooms or something like that, then I just tend to work from the list and what's worse. So we might have 2 beautiful looking bathrooms, but for instance the lounge and kitchen are like a bombs at it. So I might carry on. I'm going to text my sister. I'm going to my sister's for dinner tonight. I want to find out what time she wants me, and if she doesn't want me till a little bit later, then I'll carry on. Let's get these towels out, shall we, and all my flannels. Looking beautiful. Now I do need to do above the medicine cabinet, but that will come another time. So here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That means she's finished it. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Nice. I am going to carry on and I'm going to tackle the kitchen because, like I said, it's a shithole because I've just been dumping everything here. Let me show you. So, for example, that's last night's dinner stuff and this morning's breakfast stuff. And then we've just got lots of stuff here. And again, more last dinner stuff, etc, etc. Stuff to sort. And I'm going to start by putting everything away that doesn't need to be out, emptying the dishwasher and refilling the dishwasher. One job that I'm not going to get done today, which I keep saying I need to do, is clean the oven. I've never done it before and I know it's a big, big job and I need to do it so we can do it overnight, but I need the oven. So I think I'm going to do it one night because it needs to be cool as well. I need to work out what I'm having for dinners some nights and then work it around that. I could put it on. I'll tell you what I might do. Before I go to my barbecue tomorrow at my sister's, I will put all the stuff on the oven and then that means I can clean it when I get home from work on Monday. That sounds good. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with emptying the dishwasher, loading up the dishwasher before I get on with the actual jobs in the kitchen. I'm listening to the audiobook. Blow that shut. It's so blowy outside today. Oh, okay, I'm almost done, and I will be done soon. Look at all this blowy. There was just one more job I wanted to do, and that's just have a little look at my dressing table. So I've scheduled this that I'll do my dressing table every 21 days, and I've said to myself, you need to throw away 3 things every time you do your dressing table, which I think is fair, because I've got so much stuff in here. I mean, I have already whittled it down. There you go, there's one thing that can go in the bin. But I am trying to gradually get rid of things. So if I'm not using stuff, then that's a good thing that could potentially go. So I'm not going to do the full works, which is normally where I get everything out. I'm just going to have a little wipe down with the polish and just take things off and get rid of 3 things. Now, one thing is already this piece of cardboard, so I've got to find 2 more things to get rid of. And then that will be me done for the day. What is that? I mean, that's another thing that can go. Just a little cap that I don't know what it belongs to. So there we go. There's one more thing. One more thing to get rid of. Just so that it's not clogging up everything. Yeah, to be fair, this is old and I won't be using it, so that can go too. So a moisturiser, a foundation as well, that I won't be using because it's very old and not even my skin tone. So that's 3 things I've got rid of. Well done me. And I'm just going to have a little wipe down, and then I'll get ready and go around my sister's. And that's it for Saturday. One more day. Hello. This is Sunday night, the last day of the cleaning week, and I've been out all day. We've been out at a family barbecue, which has been lovely, but all morning I was spent making salads, pickling cucumber, and making a chilled pea soup. All were delicious, by the way. So I haven't, and then was at the barbecue, so I haven't had any time to do any chores. Now I'm on a 35-day streak, so I don't want that to end, so I want to do something today. And if I just share my screen with you, you can see that my next room that needs tackling is the office. It needs a global tidy up, it needs the doors cleaning, it needs to tidy up the desk, organise the desk drawer and vacuum the floor. Now, I'm not in the mood to do any of those, but I'm going to have a global tidy up in there shortly. But the last thing I just wanted to show you is something that I've not done before, and I'm going to start it today. So on here, if you go into your home screen, so this gives you the leaderboard and where I am, plop, that's me, and your achievements. But as you can see down the bottom, they have some challenges for you. So they've got a decluttering challenge, a digital detox challenge, and a before vacation challenge. I assume these are seasonal, and I wonder if they might change that as sort of like maybe a Christmas challenge, maybe for before vacation. But I'm going to go into the digital detox challenge because I'd like to start this today. Now it's 20 tasks, and it gives you the 20 tasks here. So for example, so I'm just going to flick through these. So task 1 is unfollow accounts on Instagram. All of these are things I need to do. Remove unused apps from your phone, delete photos, unfriend people on Facebook, declutter your personal email inbox, charge your phone away from bed. Like, all of these things are definitely things I need to do. So I'm going to start the challenge today. Here I am. And there we go. Oh, it's really good. So it's telling me that I've got to do 0 out of 20 things have been done. Put on your favourite song on and start to clean. Unfollow accounts on Instagram, remove unused apps from your phone, delete photos, unfriend people on Facebook. So here we go. So some of these are going to be like stuff that I need to do, so like a day thing. So do not watch TV all day. Don't think I have watched any TV all day, so I could do that today. Unsubscribe from unwanted newsletters, that's definitely something I need to do. So yeah, so I guess I am going to tick off do not watch TV all day, because I haven't watched any TV, no, all day. Oh, I did watch YouTube on my laptop earlier. Okay, I can't do that. But yeah, so I guess what happens is then you would then tick it off. So say I was unfollow, yeah. So it works out the same way. So I'm going to now attempt that for the next however long, until I've done the 20 tasks. I'd like to get them done by this time next weekend. But there we go. That's me, and that's Sweepy. That's me cleaning my house for a week. Let me know how you found this video, if you'd like a little update. And yeah, I'll see you all again soon for another Richie video. Goodbye! Off to tidy the global tidy the study now.